Infinite welcomes you to the top 10 most underrated NBA players. At number 10, we got Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz. Only after 3 seasons in the NBA, Rudy is already considered one of the best defenders in the NBA. Coming out of France, he averaged 9 points, 11 rebounds, and an impressive 2.2 blocks per game last season. With Rudy being one of the best, if not the best shot blocker and defender in the league, he lacks on offense, which is why he's only number 10 on this list as most underrated NBA players in the league. At 9, we get Thomas Robinson of the Nets. Robinson managed to only average 4 points and 5 rebounds per game last season, but that was because of the lack of playing time he was getting throughout the year. At the end of the season, he began to get more minutes and start games. During his last 6 starts, he averaged 16 points and 13 rebounds per game. These performances showed that Robinson could be a starting power forward in this league. At number 8, we got what could be the steal of the 2015 NBA draft, Nikola Jokic. Jokic was drafted with the 41st pick by Denver last season. He averaged 10 points and 7 rebounds per game while also carrying a 21.58 player efficiency rating. He did all that while playing under 22 minutes per game last season. Next season, Jokic could easily average 15 points and 10 rebounds per game if he ends up getting 30 minutes a night. At 7, we got Gordon Hayward of the Utah Jazz. Coming out of college, people didn't know if Hayward would transition well into the NBA. He had a pretty solid rookie year, and every year since he's gotten better. During the 2015-16 season, Hayward averaged 19.7 points, 3.7 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. He showed last season that he can score on any given night. At number 6, we got Chris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks. When the Bucks got Chris Middleton from Detroit, they weren't expecting anything out of him. He was a throw-in for the Brandon Jennings-Brandon Knight trade and was in the D-League earlier that season. But Chris developed into the elite 3-and-D player in this league. Last season, he put up 18 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds per game, while shooting 40% from 3 and 90% from the charity stripe. Middleton showed that he was one of the most consistent 3-point shooters in the league last season, while also being one of a handful of people who can consistently knock down contested jump shots. At 5, we got Elfrid Payton of the Orlando Magic. Elfrid put up 11 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds a game last season. He showed that he has amazing court vision and can end up averaging 10 assists a season. With Victor Oladipo going to the Thunder, it could be Elfrid's time to show how good of a point guard he really is. At number 4, we got Enes Kanter of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Kanter was one of the most efficient players in the league last season with a PR of over 24. In only 21 minutes a game, he averaged nearly 13 points and 8 rebounds a game. With Durant gone, the Thunder are going to be looking for more scorers. Kanter most likely will end up getting a lot more shots this season and raise his points per game even higher. At 3, we got CJ McCollum of the Portland Trail Blazers. McCollum had one of the best breakout seasons last year. He went from being a role player to one of the best players on the team. McCollum broke out of his shell, averaging nearly 21 points per game with 4 assists and 3 rebounds last season, while also shooting over 40% from the 3-point line. He showed that besides Lillard, McCollum is the go-to scorer on the team. At 2, we got the Greek Freak, aka Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yet again, Giannis' stats improved in nearly every category last season. He averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists last season. Not only that, but post-All-Star break, he was posting insane numbers. He averaged 19 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, with 1.4 steals and 1.9 blocks per game. He did this while running point guard at 6'11". This shows that Giannis is a lot more effective when he's running point. Next year, Giannis is expected to start as point guard for the Bucks, and he's capable of averaging close to a triple-double next season. And the number 1 spot for most underrated NBA player goes to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns easily had the best rookie year since LeBron. He averaged over 18 points and 10.5 rebounds a game with nearly 2 blocks per game, while also being very efficient with a PR of over 22. Towns shows that he is already one of the best, if not the best center in the league right now, with having elite low post offense, a great mid-range jumper, and solid defense. It won't be surprising if Towns is already in the MVP discussion for next season. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more top 10 videos.